surgery here recently, and they'll get up and they'll tell their story. And I realize that, you know, there's probably, what I always tell my staff is, you know what, you just kind of have to assume that everybody coming in here is a skeptic, and you have to educate them and get them more comfortable, because the ones that are going to trust us, they're going to have a great experience. I've been doing this 17 years. I know I can make it a good experience, a great experience. So anyway, we'll tell you our story, and at 11 o'clock we'll be done, and then if you have any one-on-one questions at that time, then you can come up and you can ask myself, or you can ask Dr. Nguyen here, and we'll be happy to answer your questions one-on-one.
Yes, so good morning everyone, and welcome to Saddleback Eye Center's LASIK seminar. And before I introduce our panel, I would like to ask everyone a question. How many of you truly enjoy wearing glasses or contacts? No? Okay, that's what I thought, and I'm sure that's the reason why you're all here today. This morning we will be going over the LASIK procedure as well as answering a few frequently asked questions. And we also have a few guest speakers who have had LASIK here at Saddleback Eye Center, and they'll be sharing their experiences with you. So let me introduce you to our panel today. First we have Dr. Nguyen, one of our staff optometrists. Dr. Nguyen attended UC Berkeley for his undergraduate education and then continued on to the Southern California College of Optometry. He works in our clinic closely with Dr. Manger, examining patients before and after their LASIK procedure, and he has been a member of the Saddleback Eye Center staff for 19 years. Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Manger. Dr. Manger is the chief ophthalmologist and founder of Saddleback Eye Center. He graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy with a degree in math and nuclear science. He served as an officer on nuclear submarines in the U.S. Navy and then went on to medical school at USC. After USC, Dr. Manger did his internship and residency at the renowned Dauphine Eye Institute and is a board-certified ophthalmologist. Dr. Manger is very experienced in LASIK surgery. He has performed between 4,000 and 6,000 LASIK procedures each year for the past 17 years, with a success rate of 99.7% of his patients seeing 20/20 or better. Dr. Manger is considered to be the most experienced LASIK surgeon on the West Coast and the second busiest LASIK surgeon in the world, having performed over 70,000 LASIK procedures. Unfortunately, over 90% of LASIK surgeons in the U.S. today will do LASIK on less than 1 to 2 patients a week, whereas Dr. Manger routinely performs between 300 and 500 LASIK procedures each and every month and is considered to be a leading authority in the world for LASIK. So you are in very good hands with Dr. Manger. Now before we start asking our panel questions about LASIK, I would like to bring up our guest speakers. And all of our speakers, they have had LASIK within the last few weeks, and some of them will explain why they may be wearing glasses today. So first we have Abrielle, and she had LASIK on January 2nd, 2013. Her vision before LASIK was 2100, and her vision after LASIK is now 2015. Yeah! It's not incredible, our 2015 vision! I could be the pilot!
It was a really good experience. I came here, and on the same day of my consultation, I got the surgery done. And everybody here works so efficiently, and they're patient with you. It's a personal experience. When you hear, oh, he's worked with thousands of people, and he's done so many eye surgeries, I'm like, oh, it might be a personal experience, and these are my eyes, so I want to feel like I trust the person and the people in the office, and everybody here is so warm. And in the same day, I was able to work out a payment plan that I can, you know, monthly I'm paying it off, and I put down a down payment, so that worked out really well. But in the room, the part that I thought would be the scariest part, where you're like, okay, I have to look into a laser, and they're cutting my eye, I know it's happening. It was so easy. Everybody was just talking me through the whole process. When I went into each room, there was a nurse with me the whole time, saying, okay, this is what's going on, and they're really calm. And while I'm lying down there, I just felt so affirmed, because they're telling me that I'm doing great, and I'm just looking up. And it was just a wonderful experience. It was a great day. I got to sit around, I watched Matilda and Johnny Carson, and then I just go into the room, and within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, I come out, and I have better vision. All my life I've wanted to do that. It's gotten in the way of teaching dance classes or sports, and now I can do that, and then it's not inhibited. It's just, now I'm free. I have the freedom to see clearly, and it's so easy, especially here, and everybody's so kind. And for me, it wasn't a matter of if I was going to get it done, it was where, and here was the place, and the only place I would want to tell anybody to go. And Dr. Manger's amazing. So yeah.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is Travis.
Gabrielle goes to school in Minnesota, so you're home on break or something?
Yes, I'm home on break and I get to go home with 20/15 vision. It's incredible.
Okay, Travis. This is Travis, and Travis had LASIK on January 8th, and his vision before LASIK was 2,500, and his vision now after LASIK is 20/15.
I actually think it was closer to 2,600. That's what they told me the day of. So, really bad vision. I teach university that's what I do for my profession. So, I did exhaustive research before I decided to do it, and I looked up who was in the area, who wasn't in the area, and Dr. Manger's name kept coming up. And so I felt very comfortable that I was going to the right place, that I was going to someone that knew exactly what they were doing. And so finally kind of got off my duff to do it because I had gone on a backpacking trip. I don't know if you guys are active, but you either take glasses or contacts and both suck. And you wake up early in the morning, you have dirt and stuff, and you're trying to rinse off your contact lenses. And it's sort of, okay, that's it. I'm going to get it done. And so made the appointment, came in, same thing, did the exam the same day, got the procedure done the same day. And I wasn't nervous about the procedure, but I'm really phobic about my eyes. Like, you get glaucoma tests, and I can't even keep my eye open with a puff of air. It's nerve-wracking for me. So, that being said, it wasn't an issue. Particularly because they have people coaching you through it the entire time, telling you exactly what you need to do, letting you know that you're doing things okay. Procedure lasts, I actually don't even know, maybe 10, 15 minutes, exactly like Gabrielle said. You rest, you go home, 3 hours, took a nap. Next morning, I came in and the hardest thing at this point is remembering I don't have to take out my contacts at night, and that I need to put my drops in because my eyes feel great. I can't recommend it enough. I'm really looking forward to my next trip, so I don't have to take my glasses or contacts.
Thanks, Travis. Yeah, Travis had about -6, -7 nearsighted. That was the magnitude of his nearsighted, and that equates to the 2,500 or 2,600 vision. But there's no way you can transfer those numbers back and forth. -7 always equals 20/600. There's some variability. You can't transfer it. But anyway, for those of you that know the prescription of your contact lenses or something, it was -6 and one eye -7.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Linda Riley. I'm the administrator here at